Hey, so the other day I was looking through my old cooking books from school. There's heaps of them because I did cooking for most of school actually. And I found this recipe from like when I was in year 10. And I was like, let's do that for dinner tonight because I don't have any idea of what I want to do. So it's a recipe for calzone. So I thought this would be nice and fun to do. But then I looked through everything and I was like, well, you use yeast to make dough rise. I don't have any yeast, and if I did, it's like 20 years old and there's no point even trying to do it. So then I had a look, and apparently you can make pizza dough without yeast. So I found this on a website, I can't remember exactly what website that is now. So I thought, let's try that. So it says that the resting time for the yeast is 2 hours. So by the time that I've finished probably preparing it, it will be not long before dance. So I will have to come back and make the rest of this afterwards, which is fun. I did get something for a little bit in between in case I do get hungry. So yeah, I thought we should try and make, well, pizza dough, calzone type things. So yeah, I'll just go get all the ingredients and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so it does say that you need 3 cups of all-purpose flour. Now I'm not quite sure what I use, so I'm just going self-raising flour because that's what I seem to use the most. There's salt, there's sugar, which I don't have normal sugar, so I'll just use caster sugar, olive oil, there's 1 to 2 tablespoons of water, there's baking soda and baking powder. I don't really know the difference, so I'm just going to use this. And we've also got self-raising flour anyway. And it says a tablespoon of lemon juice, apple cider vinegar or white vinegar. We only have white vinegar. So it's a tiny little bit different from what we're doing with the recipe, but should be okay, I reckon. So I'm going to go measure these out and I will start making it ready. So I have put 3 cups of flour just straight in there. It then says take the salt, sugar and baking soda and powder. So I'll just kind of make a little mixture of it all in here. Just going to put that in there. It says mix very well, so I'm guessing you kind of want everything to combine in here, which makes sense. That's mixed pretty well. Then it says to add olive oil and lemon juice, so I've put them both in together, which looks gross. And I'm using vinegar instead of lemon juice because we don't have lemon juice. Actually, I think we do. Oh, I'll do that now. And then you add water in parts. So it said half a cup of water, but probably we'll need more. So, whoops, got that everywhere, that's fine. A little bit in there, the dough. I haven't made like dough or anything like that in the longest time. Apart from obviously cookie dough, so I made that a couple of months ago. But like actually cooking for real, haven't done it for forever. Usually everything I've already got ready for me. But it is cooking day and I'm just like, you know what? It's just been Easter. Mum's birthday was yesterday, so we've had lots of sweet. What about some savoury cooking? Haven't done that for a while. This is still very dry. Like incredibly dry. I'll grab a little bit more water. But it's not even starting to form anything yet. I'm like trying to pat it in so it's trying to make a dough. I don't want a lot of water because it is still a bit powdery and gross. God, how gross dough is. You have to like knead it with your hands. But like we're getting there. It's starting to make a dough. So yeah, when it starts kind of clumping together, that's a good thing. But I think this is still a little bit dry. But it is starting to make a dough. So I'll be able to pick some of it up. So this chick added half a cup and 2 tablespoons of water. More water. reckon. I'm just going to keep adding it in regularly when it looks like it needs it. Ah, there we go. It's starting to actually become its own now. Wow. And like, I can pick most of it up now. But like, yeah, it's still got a lot of powder down the bottom, but I'm trying to squish in. So there we go. I can actually pick it up now and it's most of the powder in there. So I'm just pushing it with my hand and just flicking it around a little bit so that I can keep going. I don't know if I can do this to show you, so I'm pushing it through and then like flicking it. And yeah, it is turning into a dough, but I think I need a little tiny bit more water because it's not going the right consistency. Oh, there we go. Now it's starting to move a bit better. As she says on here, you have to knead it really well, basically for 10 to 12 minutes. My arms are going to be so sore. And the dough should become elastic and stretchable. So you can take a portion and stretch it and the dough shouldn't break. I feel like I've got a very long way to go. But look, it's getting better. Did I stretch it yet? Not quite. Okay, keep going. My wrist is sore. Yeah, your dough should become elastic and stretchable. It's not like completely stretchable, so I'm guessing I still need to knead it a little bit. The dough should not break. Okay, that feels good. I like the feeling of this. So, add some olive oil all over the dough. Keep it covered in the bowl. And hate the feeling of oil. Alright. Nice and oily. I will put it in there, wash my hands, and then I will cover it with a tea towel. There is my dough. I'm just covering this with a tea towel and setting it over there. So it takes 2 to 2.5 hours. So I'll check on it at 2 hours because then I'll need to leave it there. It says if you're going to take longer to wrap it up in some glad bake, which I will definitely do that. And yeah, guys, I found some yeast. So this bad boy is mostly full and it expired in 30th of June 2015. So even if I remember that I had this, it wouldn't work. It is 9:23 and I just got home from dance and I am starving. So let's get this pizza underway, shall we? So this has been in the fridge for a very long time. So it says here that you just follow the usual method of assembling, portioning and rolling the dough, topping the pizza later to bake it. Simple enough, right? So our dough should look pretty good. That's a pretty good looking dough. But I need to roll this out, section it, roll this out, and then think of what I'm going to do for topping. Really, that's just seeing what's in the house because it is the day before shopping comes. So yeah, I will come back to you when I have those things. Some items for a pizza. It's going to be very mixed matched because, like I said before, it is the day before shopping. So I'm doing a barbecue base because I don't really like tomato bases. So pizza cheese, which is perfect for pizza. I've got a tin of sweet chili chicken. This is my favourite little taco thing, meat wise. I've got some tomatoes, some mushies, some spinach, and I also found some black olives as well. I don't know if I want to add anything else. I might come and grab things as I go, but yeah. So we preheat this oven at 200. Now what I'm going to do while the pizza dough warms up a bit, I'm just going to chop up some of these to make it look more like pizza topping. Just powder the table and powder the rolling pin that I remember that I had, which is good. Just roll it over a bit, that would work. It's supposed to be a non-stick one, but let's be real, that isn't real. Bit of dough, plop it down. Cover with a bit of flour so I can roll it. Now I am expecting, yep, that's what I was expecting. It's been really hard to roll because it has been in the fridge. I might just knead it a little bit first. I'm just gonna try and like pull it half for now. And I'll just do half the batch. So I'll just try and roll into this bit. Oh. I'm also not very good at this. I have to love it. Try and do things that don't need rolling. Cold. This is why I put this top back on again. Oh, wow. So how do people get like pizza shapes when they're rolling out their dough? I don't understand. It's not circle. Not bad. Cool. That's fine. I'll put this on here. That's so what I'm trying. So what I'm gonna do is go in with some sauce. Then I'm gonna grab a second spoon. And follow the words of pop roast. No bad mistakes, just accidents. Okay, we have sauced it up. Now I've got my pizza cheese. My pizza kind of looks like Australian. That's fine. Definitely have enough chicken to do 2 pizzas. Come behind that with some mashy. Yes, these are very good pieces of mashed chicken pizza. Up a little bit more. Sprinkle on. Don't need lots, just a few. How small this pizza is. Spices. Alright, so we have very limited pizza topper and paprika. I'm very much a paprika girl. I love my paprika. Obviously not heaps of it, but enough. So that was just a sprinkle of the pizza topper. And do that much. That is all filled in one pot. That's fine. That's gonna be spicy. Cool. So put this in the oven, I reckon. So, I don't know if you can see that, it looks good to me. So, it says 230 for 10 to 15 minutes until the base is crusty golden and the cheese melts. So what I might do is might put a little bit of extra cheese on top. Just a little bit. Tie it all in together. Cool. Now put this in the oven, set it on 20 for 10 minutes. Good luck, pizza. Alright, so this is the second pizza. I mean, it's a better shape, but it's still not a pizza shape. So yeah, this is what the other one looks like as well. I will put this one in when the other one comes out, which says it's in 5 minutes, but I'm not sure. I will keep you updated. Alright, so first pizza came out the oven. I mean, it looks interesting. This space doesn't look like it's cooked enough, but everything else looks really nice. So I'm going to cut this up and then I'll try a piece. And I've just put the other one in the oven, so that should be another 15 minutes. Hopefully that one cooks a little bit better. So I've just cut open the Australia looking pizza, and yeah, hasn't really cooked in here. So, I don't know. Kind of like doughy pizza, but I feel like this is a little bit undercooked. Can you see that? And it's really thick too. I know. I gave up on rolling it. So I'll give it a try, but I think I might need to go back in the oven. Tastes good. But it is very doughy. So if you don't like doughy pizza, I would suggest cook it for longer. But if you do, that's pretty good. So I've got 12 minutes left on this one. So I might just chuck this back in on the other tray underneath it for like the last 5 minutes maybe. And I'll see how that goes, but yeah. Honestly, it does need to be rolled a lot better and a lot thinner. But yeah, I just gave up. It was too hard. So yeah, I'll see if that works. If not, call this a fail. I'll call mine a fail. Yours might be a success. I just pulled these out. I'll put them in 10 minutes again. And they look like they're a little bit better. But they're more cooked. But I'm not sure. I just put the other one back in for extra. I cut it up and put it back in for extra because that one was really thick. This one wasn't so bad. So what I would need to do next time, I think, is to just roll it out better or make smaller, thinner ones. Especially because, yeah, that's probably just going to be really doughy again, but I will try it. It's very hot. Alright. It is better, but it's still very doughy. So yeah, what I would suggest with this, for when you make it, if you make it, is to really try and get them as thin as possible, and then it won't be as doughy. But the taste of the toppings and everything is good, and everything tastes good, it's just a little bit too doughy for me, but that's okay. I'll still eat that. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment below any piece of toppings that you like to do or any other recipes that you want me to try. Please subscribe, ring that bell, helps me, helps you, and I shall see you with another video next week. I think, yes. Alright, bye.